week 28, about 3 weeks out from my meet. This is day 2. I did this last Tuesday. So this is 3x6 with 285 for squat. Nothing too exciting here, pretty light. I was having a little bit of shoulder pain by the last set, but since that, I haven't really noticed too much. That was the first set. This will be the third set of 3x6 at 285. Moving into comp bench, 5x6 at 78%, so there's 145 on the bar. These also felt pretty good. Nothing too exciting to talk about here. Even though my shoulder was bothering me after squats, it doesn't really seem to affect my bench too much. Moving into day 3, these are my t-shirt presses, 5x4, and there's 155 on the bar. These still feel pretty light. There's the first set of 5, and this would be the 5th set here. On to deadlifts. So this was my first of 2 singles at 425. .425's never moved that fast, ever. And I've never pulled it from that low position either. This is my second signal at 425. Hips rose a little bit early there, but overall still moving a lot faster than I've ever seen it move in training. Back down sets were 3x4 at 365. So this is the first set. Nothing too exciting there. Tried using straps on my second set just to help with not beating up my hands too much. I actually really hated it. Felt like without really gripping the bar, my lats weren't doing as much, the bar was floating more. For my third set, I went back to actually holding the bar. And things moved a lot better. This is me talking to my left hand, making sure it's not going to scream at me too much. On to day 4. This is the first of 2 singles at 355. So this one I got a little forward, got a little bit out of my groove. Had to use my back to recover. Still pretty fast. Second squat, much better in the groove. Again, this is 355. Stayed much more in the groove. Overall felt a lot better. Back down sets, 3x4 at 315. So this is my first set. Biggest focus is trying not to rely on my back. As I get tired, it gets a lot easier to rely more on my back and less on my legs. This is the third set. Overall, still pleased with how this squat day went. And then on to bench. This is my first of 2 singles at 185. Moved really well. Was pretty pleased. Then my second single happened. I touched a little bit low on this, got out of the groove, got a little bit of downward movement. Probably would have gotten red lights and a meet for that. But normally I would have given up on that instead of actually pushing through it, so that in itself is a pretty big win. Back downs were 5x3 at 165, so this is the first one. I'm pretty confident I've never hit 165 for this many reps. This is the the last set of 5. Now we're back up to day 1. I completed on Sunday. This is 5x3 for pause squats at 290. This is my first set. After looking at this, I felt like I was a little bit high. I wasn't pausing quite enough. So this is now my second set where I tried to be more conscious of how deep I was and also getting a legitimate pause, not cheating myself. And then this is the 5th set. Again, this is 290 on the bar. I'm pretty certain this is a pause squat PR. I don't know. I don't think I've ever paused anything over 275, so. On to 2 count bench. So this is 5x5, 140 on the bar. These actually felt really good, really fast. First set, and this is the 5th set. And then ending with some boring RDLs, 3x7 at 285. And that's a wrap on week 28. One more heavy week left, and then a little taper.